channel, well, it's for my radio life, but I finally decided to go to a bigger platform, and I feel like this is the perfect time. And I had to have my dearest darling that I've been chasing for the past how many months, guys? We have been just clicked, like I don't know what's been going on in terms of time management.
We're both busy,
man.
Too busy.
Too busy. But I'm super excited that Fifi's here today, and honestly, I can't wait to tap into this interview. You know, I genuinely love her. Guys, we actually had an interview before this last year. Everything was grand bomb. This was my previous apartment. Unfortunately, with the editing of the video and a lot just happened, so maybe it was just not meant to be at that time.
Also, we're glowing.
Yeah, now we are glowing. Now we're in 2021 now. You know what I mean?
Energy.
You know what I mean? So, you know, big things are coming for both of us. Yeah. And yeah, let's just tap into it. So, let me get into it. Fifi, I think obviously a little bit of background of who you are, where you're from, and why you're here.
Okay. Hi guys, I'm Refilwe, also known as Fifla. I am from the south of Johannesburg, born and raised. I am 26, turning 27 this year. Getting old. I'm a strategist. I work in advertising as a strategist. I am a DJ and a radio DJ. Can add that now, and just an all-around creative. And Jody invited me today to come and just like, you know, make her well, she wanted to get to know more about me, right? Definitely. So that you guys also get to know more about me.
Definitely. And I just feel like it's amazing because Fifi is doing so much. Just so basically a bit of a background to how I know her. Obviously met a groove. Clicked. Yeah. I mean, everyone that I've been interviewing, a groove, guys. But anyway, I met a group of friends that I started basically chilling in her circle, and then that's how we came about. Yeah. Then I used to go to most of events where she was playing, and I was just like, who is this hun? Like, why are you such a beast? Why are you so good at, you know, you great at you know, the things that you do? And I was like, this is it. I'm done. I need her to be on this channel today. And this is my first very episode, which I'm super excited about.
I feel honored. Thank you.
You know, Fifi, besides that, actually the conversation that we had on the previous interview when we spoke about your artistic way of doing things and how you want to get into mixtapes and how you also paint, you know, and how you're very artistic. That's something that I was actually very inspired, because not only have a 9 to 5, mind you guys, and then she's still gigging weekdays and weekends. And then obviously when it's downtime, maybe that's when you get into the whole feel of your artistic, you know. When did you, or at what age did you realize this is something that you've always wanted to do? So from your artistic ways into DJing, when do you think this is it and you told yourself, you know what, this is my time, this is for me, and this is my calling?
So, you know, I mean, growing up, I was very, obviously in primary school, I was very like, I was a prefect. I was very like, you know, on the ball with everything, academics. I was so focused. And I got to high school and I just didn't care anymore, right? And I also, I mean, when you're growing up, you're still trying to find parts of yourself. And you're still trying to understand a lot of parts of yourself. But I was just it felt like I was in limbo for many years.
Okay.
And then I reached the age of 15. And there was this art project, right? And they're like, you have to draw a portrait of yourself. So I took a picture of one of my old pictures.
Crazy.
And I drew it. But I didn't look at it. You know when you're in the moment, bro? Like, you're just like, I zoned out and I just drew.
What do you mean? You didn't look at the...
So I didn't look. I didn't keep, like, I did look at it. But what I'm saying is, I didn't like, I wasn't fixated on the drawing. I was just like going. I was just going. And then my mom comes from behind and my sister also comes from behind and they're like, yo, I don't think you understand how beautiful that looks. So I'm like, guys, I'm just submitting an art project. Like, it's not that deep.
Yeah.
And then I looked at it and I was like, oh snap. And that's when I discovered that I could draw. I never knew all those years that I could draw.
Crazy.
And then I took visual art. That was the only distinction I got in matric. And then I think in matric, that's when I realized that I know I'm going to be a creative. I just don't know what. I was lost though. I was like, I don't know. Because I wanted to actually study fine art. And my mom said no. she was like, you need to find something more
with the
serious.
You know, to make some moolah.
I had to
mean,
make the
you
koalas.
you know how parents obviously have their mentality. You know how it is in terms of passions and stuff. But I'm glad, like, even from that, you know, that you managed to be here.
No, definitely. And I think from that, they also realized how much my mom supports the creative, like everything I do creatively, you know.
Okay.
I mean, both my sisters are accountants. Crazy. And then you get me, who's just like this wild honey.
You like the hippie.
With
You like the...
Like, who's always out. You know what I mean? So, she's always supported the journey, which is great. And I'm, like, really thankful for her because it's not easy. Like, it took a while, guys, for me to actually get into, like, the position that I'm in today and to build and to grow this brand that I'm trying to build, which is Fifi.
That is so Fifi. That is so amazing. That's the actual brand, guys. But obviously, I'm definitely going to put her details below so you can follow her and get a feel of what she does. But yeah. Anyway, in terms of like peace and your space and your aura and people around you, your energy, do you think that's really important for you? Especially, I think now that we're getting older, do you feel like it's important that the people that have your back, you know, and the people that are in your circle or in your surroundings, do you believe that it's very, in other words, do you believe that people around you should have the right energy towards you?
100%.
Yeah.
And I owe people that too.
Okay, definitely.
So as much as I want good energy or want to be surrounded by good energies, I also need to give that. I need to give that out to the universe. You know what I mean? And it is important because ultimately the people around us honestly influence what we do.
That's true.
So from the conversations we have, the places we go to, all of that influences what you're gonna do, you know. Like if you're gonna have friends who all they wanna do is party, you're gonna end up party.
That is so true.
If you have friends who are like, yo, there's a seminar where you're gonna talk about women empowerment and you get to network with like whoever, you know, and it's like, that's what you want for yourself, right? Because you're trying to build, let's say, a business for yourself. Yeah. You need to surround yourself with those people that are like-minded. But we also need to understand that we put a lot of pressure on ourselves because we go through different life stages to learn as we go, right? Yeah. So it's okay if you're in a phase of your life where you're like, all I want to do is just rock. That's fine. Yeah. You know, but there comes a time where obviously you have to make those decisions where you
gotta be an adult now.
You gotta be an adult now and you need to think about your future a lot more. So it doesn't fit. Like your peace, guys, I cannot exercise this. You know, I saw a post this week that said, I wish you multiple streams of peace. And I felt it. I was like, guys, that is all, like, peace, dog. That's all I want. That is all I need.
I'm about to sneeze.
Bless you, child.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Thank you. But anyway, thank you for that. It's so important because I'm also, as much as I'm gonna put it, I'm such a people's person. You know, I interact with everyone. Peace is really extremely important to me. If I just feel like you a little bit, you out of my space, and it's simple. But I give my all. I've actually picked that up with you as well. Like our personalities are kind of similar.
Yes, actually.
Like if you had to chill with Fifi and I, you would realize that we are so similar. Yeah. In a good way though. And that's why I love her. I adore her so much.
I love you too, baby.
I love you so much. Oh yes.
I know.
Congratulations, guys! We can finally say Fifi is part of EYFM, darling.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah. That is big news, and this is why I said this interview is important because at least I can be like one of the first many people to congratulate and announce it. And you just announced it yesterday, actually.
Yeah,
so
yesterday.
I was like, oh shit, now I need to put this in my interview. Blah blah blah. I have no words to say. I am super proud of you, Fifi. I knew it was gonna get there though, because you kind of manifested that.
I did.
On our previous interview last year, she did.
So you asked me what my goals were for 2021, and it was one of my goals. I was like, I am set out to get that spot.
Oh my god.
And like it happened, like sooner than I expected. honestly.
God is
So,
something else here. Like I totally believe in
Go,
manifesting
guys.
and what you put into the universe, everything that you speak, what you feel, what you manifest is so important.
Write that down, guys. Whatever it is.
Oh yeah, people actually believe write down your goals and your dreams. Yeah.
I actually posted a
definitely.
picture next to mine
Yeah.
where I showed that like 5-6 years ago I had a whole plan of how I want to show up in this space, in the
Oh my
radio
gosh,
space, and it all like it came around full circle. Like that manifestation just came around, and I was just like, at that time in my life, I went through a dark time.
Yeah.
5-6 years ago, you know.
Yeah.
And I wrote it down. There was a day where I was like, let me try and use that little bit of faith and hope that I have left,
Yeah.
and just write down what it is I really want. And I wrote it down, and I didn't think it would happen, guys. Sometimes even with writing it down, even if you're in a space where you like, I've lost all hope and faith, still write it down, because you don't want to be in that space forever. You don't want to be in that dark space forever. You're going to come out of it. So obviously once you come out of it, you want the universe to bless you abundantly, which it will do that. Like it will do,
Yeah.
like the universe will bless you, God will bless you, your ancestors will bless you. That is what I believe. So just write it down. Start today. Yeah.
Crazy.
Day one or one day, you decide.
Great. Oh, guys, Fifi, that is so
I like
amazing.
that. I like that line. I was thinking about it today, and like it's one of the things that really shifted years ago. It's one of the things that really shifted like my mindset in terms of how I view things and how I approach things generally. And
That is
especially when it comes to
crazy.
chasing my dreams.
You know what, honestly, hence why I say you and I are like, it's so wild because these past 2 weeks I've had a very weird, like I had this weird energy, like I had this like wave of sadness, you
Yeah.
know. I get those, because I
Yeah.
get depressive episodes. And then I woke up this morning and I was like, okay, I got an interview today, I gotta be straight. Woke up feeling better, went to the gym, did what I usually do, my morning routines.
Yeah.
And then when I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have Fifi, let me get into the zone. But just having your energy right now, it's just lifted my spirits, So extremely important. Super proud of her.
Thank you.
Super, super proud. And I know everyone, like the moment she posted it, we were all like, wow.
Yeah,
we were
guys,
losing
y'all
our
showed me
minds.
love. Thank
We have to
you.
be
I'm
because-
still shy.
Honestly, I also believe that if you're a good person, you've never, as far as I know, you've never done me dirty.
Yeah.
I know the people around you have always said amazing things about you, so I've always made sure to always be around you because I just need that in my life. You know what I mean?
No, always.
Shout out. Okay. So to basically sum up this interview, it's quite short and sweet, but we are going to play a little game. I just would like to know.
I love me some games.
I just like to
That's
know any short-term goals you have for this year, or
Another one.
I know you mentioned a few, and I remember.
I
them.
did. Do you remember them?
Yes. So are you
of
gonna
them.
tell me about? Are you gonna tell me about Mpahla,
Oh, what?
the clothing? Okay.
You remind me.
I'll remind
I'm not
you.
yet.
I'll remind you.
But the main one is I am gonna start making music. I've got everything ready,
Fifi.
but I haven't started experimenting with the equipment that I bought. But I'm building my mini studio in my apartment. It's something that I want to do. I think you can be a DJ and DJ, but like add more to your portfolio.
Yeah.
So now it's like, okay, I'm a mixed DJ shop, but also need to make music that the girls can rock to. And so I have 2 genres I want to focus on, guys. Boom bap, like my South African version of boom bap.
Okay.
So Dilla vibes.
Yes.
That kind of chilled Dilla, Detroit, Chicago vibe.
Nice.
And city girl music for us. Because the city girls are up.
The city girls are up. Okay, that is
yeah.
absolutely amazing. You actually mentioned that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Are you going to produce as well?
So-
would you like to mentor a few people as well? Would that be in your pipeline?
So this year, right, I've always waited to get into a better position where I can empower others, right?
Okay.
So financially, and where I also have time, to actually empower others. I do want to mentor someone. Like, I know a few people have DM'd me asking, and I think I need to respond and actually take that seriously. But
Okay.
also besides that, I want to do more. I want to give back.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, this is something I want to do, but that's more at a larger scale.
Okay.
And once I've actually made more money,
then you definitely
which is putting someone into school, into varsity.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Because someone believed in me when the finances were bad at home.
Yeah.
So I always want to give back, right? But
yeah,
I'm gonna try find a way that I can give back to our communities, man. Like,
yeah,
I can't grow alone and I can't rise alone. I always believe you can't do that. Like, if you're in a position to put someone on, do it.
Do it.
You know, there's enough space and there's enough space, guys, at the table for
yo,
all of
guys,
us to
are you
eat.
listening? Can we eat
Let's
together?
all eat together. Let's all flourish together. And
Yeah, I love that. I love that about you. I love the fact that you're very giving. Fifi, you're doing big things. I can't wait to. I'm gonna probably have you like for the 5th time here as well.
I don't mind.
And you're genuinely gonna speak about what you have accomplished. I'm super, super excited for your journey and everything. And yeah, I just think we're gonna wrap it up. But before that, let's play a quick game. So
Okay,
it's
cool.
Never Have I Ever. You take a sip of your
okay.
of this wine, Jay. We're gonna take a sip of this, and
Okay.
then yeah. So if you have, then obviously take a sip. Of
Okay.
this. Never have I ever hooked up with a person that DM'd me.
DM'd
That
me.
DM'd either one. Well,
Either.
that is DM'd you or
DM'd you.
Yeah. Woo! That's a story for another
It's
day.
hoes. It's hoes up in the streets. Whoop.
Never have ever actually shot my shots.
Oh. Guys, that's so embarrassing. Still traumatizes me.
Actually, me now. With me, surprisingly, like the people that are the DMs, and if I really like fucks with you,
Yeah.
we had a good time.
Okay, yeah, lucky.
Yeah, like I think there was only like I keep DMing my celebrity crush, but he'll just respond, thank you, but
And if he responds,
yeah, it's not like that, but I'm just like, oh my god, I love you.
dog, as long as he responds, dog. You know what I mean?
It is
Baby
what it
steps, you'll get there,
It
dog.
is
Don't
what it
rush.
Never have I ever cheated.
I was want to say something.
Fifi, we too alike. Like, what the fuck, man?
Bruh, we're wild. That's our problem.
Oh, okay. 2 more questions.
Woo.
Never have I ever skinny dipped. Right.
Actually, never.
And I was like literally a cousin of mine.
Can I please tell you guys why? I've never. Me, ne? I'm very like. I think about my cooch a lot. And I'm always scared that if I skinny dip, I'm gonna get thrashed. But it doesn't make sense because even when you swim, the water still goes. Even if you're wearing a costume, the water still goes.
See, stop it.
So I think about those things like, oh my gosh, now the chlorine's just gonna up there. Let's not.
No.
Also, yeah, sorry, another wild thought. We'll take it off.
Okay, last question. Oh my gosh, Fifi, no. I don't know. Am I tipsy? I don't know what's going on.
Babes,
At
this thing is
any-
therapy.
Miguel, and this is my
Yo.
first and only glass.
Same you.
Oh my gosh, I've never. Do you have one? One more.
Do I have one? Never have I ever DM'd my boyfriend's boy. Like when you were dating at the time.
And DM and said what?
His boy.
And just DM
Saying
him.
it was good.
No! Fifi!
Have I?
Yes, if you ask
No,
me,
I
yes,
haven't.
I
I haven't, guys. I was just trying to. I was trying to suss out if you have. Okay. You see, we
Fifi,
are the
no,
same.
no.
I haven't. Guys, I haven't, and I'm not gonna take this.
Oh my gosh.
Because if people watch it, they're gonna be like, oh.
Oh.
Now imagine what my ex is reaction to it. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. Wasn't me.
Okay, that's something that we'll take to the grave, madam. But it is what it is. I mean, we all know how the game works, but it is what it is. Fifi, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure, and
Yo.
I absolutely adore you. I'm definitely gonna put the details below, guys. This is my first ever video, so click below. Please follow, subscribe, and
Please,
comment.
guys. Please.
Comment. Tell me how you feel about it. Give me a few tips. Tell me how you feel about Fifi as well. Follow us on our Instagram platforms and Twitter platforms and I don't know if we have any Snapchats and TikTok, wherever we're at, and let's engage. Love you so much. Oh, also I'd really like you guys to comment on below and basically tell me who would you like to see on this channel. Thank you so much for those that have been supporting me. I love you. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and comment below. Ciao.